I worried that he was falling behind in growth. So, we tried Pediasure. It's clinically proven to help kids grow with 27 vitamins and minerals and protein. Now he's thriving and smiling. Pediasure was a win for all of us.
People call it the biggest small town festival in Minnesota.
We came up with the idea of creating a community s'mores table.
The Hershey Company got wind of this, sent 40,000 candy bars.
Made my day 100 times better. I love s'mores so much.
I'm packing to leave to Nigeria to meet the man that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with.
Hi, Tiffany, you look blue.
Someday.
Right after Atlantis, Cloud9 and I are going to be married. I just hope that I'm making the right decision. Oh my gosh. Is my outfit okay for Jordan?
We wouldn't fix it.
Maybe no fix it.
Before the 90 days, all new. Sunday at 8 on TLC.
Months of preparation, thousands of green flag laps, and enough drama to make your heart skip a beat. All to get here, the NASCAR playoffs. Turning up the heat. Steelers Hart, Mama Smith, and myself, Shannon Fake, break down the road to the championship. The favorites, the underdogs, and those on the outside looking in. Don't be on the outside, be on the inside. NASCAR Inside the Playoffs every Thursday on True TV.
Runners on the corner for Judge. And they go over Cedar Avenue. Another steal by Leonard. He pulls your finish by Kawhi. Wow.
Schofield does it. New NCAA champion.
Here's Homer, the toughest night in the competition. That should seal it. Wyoming won the 9-yard line. Allen keeps it himself. Touchdown. Cowboys.
Idaho leads by 4. Their third string quarterback, Nick Josephack, is the quarterback. They need one first down here, and they can pretty much seal the game. The Cowboys do have 3 timeouts remaining. That is Jack Wagner. He played a great football game. He's their number 2 quarterback. Had to start because their starter got hurt last week at Oregon. And they're going to keep it on the ground. There's some room to move there. Nate Thomas picks up 6 yards, and the Cowboys will use their first time out. They have 2 left.
It's a big block from Caden Robin at the center there for the Vandals.
Darius, I want to give you some perspective here. These teams have played 8 times previously. Wyoming has won 7 of the 8 games. The last time Idaho beat Wyoming was in 1921.
100 years?
103 years. It was November 11th of 1921. Idaho wins 31-3. That game was at Idaho. They've never won here at Laramie, and they're on the verge of it.
Well, they certainly have put together an impressive game. And I think on defense right now for the Cowboys, we asked this question about the Vandals on the other side. When they needed to stop it, they got one. Now we need to see Sebastian Arch, number 54. He's a defensive end for the Cowboys. Brandon Siders, number 34. Someone's going to have to make a play on the quarterback in the backfield to give your team a chance to get the ball back and try to win this football game.
2nd and 4. Thomas remains the running back. Coach Beck will hand it off. And there's room to pick up a first down. And he does the smart thing. He stays in bounds. That is a veteran play there for Nate Thomas, the redshirt junior.
Not good.
Wonderful play call here in design. But Wyatt Upler, number 31 and free safety, he's going to lose contain on the outside here, which gives Thomas the room to just get outside. Nice job on a smart heads-up play. Get down and bounce.
Darius, explain to me why Wyoming isn't using their second time out here.
I mean, I think they're hopeful that they're going to have a big stop here and allow themselves a little bit of extra time on the other side. But you're right, they really need to kill this clock. There's just not enough time.
Again, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped at the 36-yard line. Cowboys use their second timeout with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining.
Really could have saved themselves 25 seconds by calling the timeout beforehand. It's definitely a head scratcher.
There'll be lots to talk about after this game. There have been some interesting decisions made by the Vandals, and it looks like they're still going to get a win despite some of the fake punt try at midfield up and touchdown. I think we were wondering why you go for that when you've got the lead on the road. But they got lucky. It only led to 3 points, not 7 points. The difference in the game was Wyoming has the football. They score the touchdown. They rule he doesn't get in. And then they had the false start, and they ended up having to settle for 3.
Well, that's the tough part too. Idaho here, they can hang on and win. It's like, what position have you put yourself in the rest of this season? Having gone on the road to 2 FBS opponents and lost quarterback 1 and potentially quarterback 2, as far as their schedule is concerned. So win here is great. It really help them as far as the FCS playoffs are concerned.
And everything that all that work still in front of them. Second down. Give to Thomas, and he'll be stopped at the 36. Noah makes the play there. And that's what's coming up for Idaho. They've got Albany coming from the East Coast.
Remember, they're trying to get into league play and put themselves in position to go for a 3rd straight year to the FCS playoffs. It's hard to do that when you lose your quarterback. So when you're on the road 2 games in tough environments, even with a win here,
they're going to get a hero's welcome when they get home, right? So we only come to Wyoming. And look, we don't know the severity of the injury to Jack Wagner, but the coaches got him ready to play today, right? And if he can't go, the next guy up, like Joseph, well, they'll just have to get him ready, right? That's the job.
Really, yeah. Again, it's just tough because, like, for them, they really want to get back to an FCS playoff. We're not necessarily trying to win all the FBS games. Like, a lot of folks talk about FCS teams and there's the big payday. They get that, but sometimes it can damage your team and the chances on a postseason berth, which is the point of this at the FCS level. We're trying to get to the playoffs for a championship.
Cowboys, no timeouts left. The first down here effectively ends the game. Eli Cummings back in at running back. 3rd and 9 for the Vandals. Give us to Cummings, and although he lost the football for a moment, and then gets on it. Yikes. So the Vandals will have to punt. A little more than 30 seconds to go when they punt it.
Ball control here. You gotta have 2 hands on the ball at all times for Cummings. Can't mess around with that at this stage of the game.
He's going to give his coaching staff cardiac arrest here. I mean, you got the game in hand. You cannot put that ball on the ground.
I think we brought a little bit of that.
Yeah, it feels a little. You don't want to see that kind of mistake late in the game. I think the Vandals will go ahead and let this play clock wind down. It's at 1, and they'll use a timeout. They won't take the delay game penalty. So 33 seconds remain. And really, Wyoming needs a mini miracle here. They need either punt return for a touchdown or to get the ball. They're going to have to move really quickly with no timeouts.
The tough part is no one has really emerged for them on the outside either. So it's, who do you target? Who do you give the opportunity to? I'm the offensive coordinator here, Jay Johnson. I'm trying to figure out like what I can draw up to put us in the best position to be successful, and it's just been tough because we haven't had a wide receiver step up. Not to mention, Evan has done better this week with his throws, but
still
not there.
It doesn't look right. Something's missing there offensively, and they need an alpha in that wide receiver room. So Harm will come on to punt. Cooley waits at his own 25, hoping for a chance at a return.
This is like Cowboy basketball.
Harm gets it off. It's a good punt. Cooley back to his own 18. Makes 2 guys miss, and then he's buried at the 22-yard line. That was quite a collision there. I think the Vandal player was a little shaken up, along with Cooley. It was quite a collision. All right, let's make sure Cooley's okay. He stood up for a moment, then his side, and the Vandal player, I think, went back down to the turf.
Looking at that leg of his.
Yeah, they're looking at Cooley's leg. That was a bang-bang play there on special teams.
You got to give him credit trying to make a play out of something there.
All right, right, let's look at their wide receiver production as both these players are attended to on the field. And it's becoming a real issue for the Cowboys. Look at those numbers. It's not enough production.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough going the first 2 weeks for them and figuring out who's going to be the stud on the outside. He had the touchdown catch today, which was nice, but not a whole lot of productivity across the board. When you got a young quarterback who's trying to find his way, you got to help him some. So they really need to lean on that. And I tell you, their preseason Mount West All-Conference tight end, John Michael, not having him is huge. Now you see it come up because he's a guy who has got the leadership, he's got the tenacity, he's got the energy. They really miss him in this moment. So we take a look at the card coming out.
We've got the card coming out. It's a lot of concern at the moment. Just waiting to assess what the injuries were. We'll take a break and we'll give you an update on the injured players when we return.
Only Electrolux has Smart Boost technology for the most effective stain removal and longer-lasting fabrics.
Save up to $700 at Electrolux and participating retailers.
The only thing I don't like about payday is waiting for it. The job lets you get up to $500 of your pay whenever you need. There's no interest, no credit checks, no mandatory fees. I'm not waiting for payday anymore, and you shouldn't either. Join me at Chime.com and get paid when you save.
Caleb Cooley now on the card. It's a leg injury, and he'll be carted off. He tried to make a play there on special teams, and he took a really tough blow. Our thoughts go out to him and his family. Hope he's going to be okay. So the Cowboys know what's in front of them here. There's 24 seconds to go. They have no timeouts, and they need a touchdown to win. This defense for the Vandals has been great. They held Oregon to 24 points a week ago. They held the Cowboys to 13 points here today. Swoboda does have a huge arm. Swoboda, win time. What that one? Into the turf. Looking for Sam Scott.
James Doobie got some pressure on him again. No surprise there. But this is a tough one for the Cowboys. It really is, just with how the game has looked. Not to take anything away from what Idaho has done. They wanted to come in and play a clean game, control the line of scrimmage, have long drives. They did that, but the Cowboys on their side were unable to really execute on either sides of the football.
Swoboda. He'll dump it down. That is fine. 38-yard line by Sam Scott. The clock will momentarily stop for the chain gang to move into place. As soon as the chain gang and the ball are set, the clock will resume. Swoboda stops the clock here. 12 seconds remain.
What you really want if you're the Cowboys is to try to figure out how to get 10 to 15-yard chunks into this to get yourself further down to be able to take a shot into the end zone.
Seconds to work with for the Cowboys. They need a miracle. Swoboda. He's going to go down. He'll be sacked. That will effectively end the game. Let's see if they can get up to the line of scrimmage. Hold on here. Is the game over?
That's the end of the game.
It is over. The Vandals come to Laramie and get to win 17-13. What a win for Idaho. They improved to 1-1 on the season as an FCS team that had never won here. They come in and get the W.
It's just been impressive what Jason Eck has been able to do with his staff in a vast amount of time. This is year 3. They've been to the FCS playoffs the past